Anniversary month is almost here. We can't believe it's almost been a year since we started sharing the journey with you all. And as a thanks to everyone who's found us along the way, we have lots of goodies planned for January. First off, we have new merch dropping January 1st. We have 4 brand new designs, including Thiel's Magpie Shop logo and a Bad Bitch Little Bitch design. And for the entire month of January, everyone can get a 10% off our entire shop with the code ROLL4DISCOUNT. And that's ROLL, the number 4, discount. Second off, all of our January Patreon content will be released for free on the main feed, so everyone can get a taste of what it's like to be a patron. And for our patrons, we're running a giveaway. Anyone who joins our Patreon by January 31st, including free tier patrons, will be entered to win. The prize? Buttons made by Artemis. You'll get each of the boys, the Ouroboros symbol, the Roll for Focus symbol, and more. And we're starting 2 new segments in January. Patience tier and up patrons will get access to a new segment we're calling Side Tangents, where once a month you can listen to 2 or 3 of us run a mini campaign, sometimes exploring new systems. And our Play to Your You patrons get access to our off-topic segment, where the whole gang runs side campaigns. We can't thank you guys enough for listening to and supporting us. Thanks!
Welcome to Roll for Focus. With me, I have...
Mars, pronouns he, they. I'll be playing Rocane, pronouns he, him.
I'm Cody, pronouns she, they. I'm playing our lovely single dad, Leon and Egan. His pronouns are he, him.
I'm Artemis, pronouns they, them. I'm playing Zealous, the tiefling sorcerer, pronouns he, him.
And I'm Emery, pronouns they, them. I play everyone else in the world.
But mostly Grolin right now.
And he's he, him. Last time, you continued moving your way towards where Corin was leading you, to be warned by Grolin that ahead there was a gaunt one. You swiftly took care of the fight, in large part thanks to a great crazy magic from Zealous. Grolin nearly got his heart ripped out. Not that big of a deal.
No big deal. He's fine. Thanks to Rocane. He's fine.
Thanks to Rocane.
I was gonna say, he didn't take too much damage.
And Rocane managed to uninfect the source of water that had been slightly infected. And we left on Zealous wanting to check out the water.
I like to say it was a source of water, not the source of water.
No.
Yeah.
A source of water.
But yeah, once Rocane clears out the water, Zealous is wait, can I check around in there? I just to make sure.
Oh, yeah, if you want to.
Well, fuck, he going in. Bye, guys!
Like, just before he dives into the deep part, Egan's like, if there's a passageway, please do not leave the room. Please, none of us can follow you.
All right. Okay. He will take off his shoes before and a lot of his gear, because he does not need to go into the water with that.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, then we'll jump into water, or walk into water, or dive into water. I don't know. Whatever he does.
Wade into it and then dive down once it is deep enough to do so.
Yeah, probably just to double check that he's not about to hit his head on the ground.
Rocane over here getting flashbacks.
Give me a perception check.
Well, 14?
That's enough.
Yay!
You see a pack. Looks like an adventurer's backpack or something.
Oh!
What did you think they said?
Pack, and then I associated it with animals.
Ah.
Yeah, I see. You see a little pack.
You see a pack of fucking groupers down there?
Guppies. They're just fish.
I think one of the go-to D&D fish is quippers.
Just goldfish.
The Kuatoa? They're more froggy, I think.
No, quippers.
But for D&D monsters, Kuatoa.
I pulled the creature I was talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I know what you're talking about, but not in reference to what I was talking about.
Okay, can I reach the pack?
Yeah, with your swimming ability, no problem.
Okay, I do have a swim speed.
Yeah.
Okay, well, before getting that, anything else?
You can clearly tell where the gaunt one's nest was, but it's just a bunch of really rotten-looking things, honestly.
Gross. Can I tell, like, where this water is coming from? Is there, like, an underground
There is
tank?
also a dead body in the nest, but, like...
Missing its heart, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Blurb, blurb, sorry, dude, can't do anything for you.
Yeah.
But is there, like, a passage of, like, where this water might be coming from?
Not that you can see.
Okay, well, then I'm going to grab the pack and come back out.
Zealous emerges.
Did
Yes,
you find anything?
found a pack and a dead body, but I only brought the pack back.
That makes sense.
Yeah. No other sign yet of any gaunt ones or anything else. Did not see any passage. I'm not sure how.
How the water gets here.
Yeah.
That's odd.
Maybe an underground spring just seeping up through
Perhaps, yes.
narrow cracks. Possibly, I don't. But this pack might belong, yeah, to the person down there.
Well,
Can I poke through it?
Yeah. Absolutely. So you poke through it. There's a few things that are completely unusable because of the water. Like papers, quills, matchboxes, the typical stuff. There is a pearl necklace in here worth about 50 gold. There is just a coin purse that has about 10 gold in it. And you find a bronze ring that has little purposeful divots in it, and it seems quite nice, though you can't tell just by looking at it if it's what its value is.
Okay.
can I try to appraise it if it is shared with the class?
Oh, yeah, no, he'll... When he's pulled it down, lets everybody know what he's finding. Like, socky paper. Oh, a pearl necklace. Not rusted. Gross quill. Oh, a coin purse. More socky paper. Oh, look, a ring. That's cool.
May I look at that?
Sure.
What would you like me to roll for that?
I'm gonna have you roll...
History?
I would say even investigation to get a
an
closer
investigation, but I'm gonna let you add your proficiency bonus.
Look at it. Okay.
If you don't already.
I do already. Well, yes, I do already.
Okay.
I just have a 0 to my intelligence.
Damn.
Hey, I have a 0 to my intelligence, too.
I have an average intelligence.
Would I be able to help offer the help action with being a
Sure.
rich bitch? All right.
Rich bitch. That's a 17.
Nice.
This is probably worth about 500 gold.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a magic item.
Ooh.
Ooh, can I follow up with an Arcana check to see what kind of magic?
Absolutely.
Same or help action in return.
I say I get a +3.
I get a +1 with my luck stone, so yeah. Kind of points out where the magic would kind of go through it with its design, and that can help you.
That's a
Ooh.
19 for a 22. Yeah.
So yeah, between the two of them, Egan and Hurricane are looking it over. It's like, this is very well crafted, and it looks like it was enchanted with magic, but I'm not sure with what. And then Hurricane's like, let me look at it.
And with your particular knowledge, you'll find out why you in particular can help Rokane with this. Egan can help particularly. You look at this, and you think that this Rokane is something that enhances a person's unarmed attacks. And you look at this, Egan. No roll needed. You realize, obviously, you don't know every monastic temple, but you know generally kind of like what their symbols kind of look. This was, you see a symbol of a monastic temple etched on the inside. So you can assume this was made by them and most likely suited for monks.
Probably, especially in the earlier days, saw Chandra with something akin to it over
Yes.
time. It's like, that looks like a symbol I'm somewhat familiar with. It's from a monastic temple.
Interesting.
was probably, if not forged by them, made for them. And it's not exactly like it, but I think it helps unarmed fighting.
Oh.
Between Egan and Rokane, and your knowledge, Rokane's knowledge of being a rich bitch, and Egan's knowledge of
Crafting
Crafting.
things.
you can tell there's probably like different versions of this ring. Mm-hmm. You might have even lowballed it at 500 gold, because you think this is a rare. Like in power, it's there's probably more powerful ones out there, but this is a relatively, one might say, a +2.
It's probably on the low range of what it's worth, but this is worth at least 500 gold for what it does.
Wow. Whoever had this, I'm surprised they weren't wearing it.
Well, they might have been carrying it for someone.
Well, you said you found a dead body, right?
Yes, but the ring was in the pack.
Well,
not
that could have
on
been a
the-
merchant or something.
That's true.
Or they were doing what we were told a lot of people do, come into the mountains just to hunt for objects.
Found it previously, threw it in their bag.
Good
We
point.
did find a sticker and a stack of skulls, so not the strangest that it might have been laying around somewhere from someone else who came into the caves.
But yes, above board, this is the Ring of Savage Fury.
Not that any of us can use it.
No.
I mean, if you decided you suddenly want to do unarmed attacks, it would still work. It's not limited to monks.
Yeah, it would just, instead of your strength score, it'd be your strength score +2 for how much damage it deals.
Yeah. When wearing this ring, unarmed attacks made with natural weapons are considered magical for the purpose of overcoming resistances. You have a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with your unarmed strike and natural weapons. In addition, any natural weapon you may possess now uses a D8 instead of whichever die they normally use. And I just forgot we have someone who has a natural
weapons, bitch!
I thought I was giving you an unusable item!
That's assuming we give it to Egan. 'Cause
No, yeah.
Zealous is
Zealous
Zealous did
found it.
find it, yeah. But yes, I do have natural weaponry.
but we don't know specifically that it helps
Yeah.
natural
No, yeah.
weaponry.
Well, unarmed strikes, it's like, would that be able to help while I'm in wild shape?
I don't know, maybe. But
But finders keepers for now, yes.
I was more so thinking, Gerlin, you know anybody who might need something like this? Help out anybody?
Also that.
Um,
Or know who it may have come from, to begin with.
don't know who it may have come from, but do you think Freya has some experience with hand-to-hand combat? I don't know if she's necessarily a monk, but I just know she can throw a mean punch. Nearly broke my nose.
First-hand
What were you doing?
experience, then.
What were you doing then to get your nose broken?
Look, I'm innocent till proven guilty. But
What
theoretically-
allegedly happened?
Theoretically, maybe there was an incident in a bar and I had a little too much. And I asked about her former adventures and I might have poked a sore spot, not realizing it was a sore spot. And then drunk Grolin thought it was a great idea to
Continue poking.
continue, but not antagonistically, just drunk Grolin really wanted to know the answer. Sober Grolin was like, drunk Grolin's a cunt.
I'm sorry, I
Zealous will
deserved
laugh.
that. Yes.
Well, you know what? It sounds like you kind of paid for it anyways.
Yes. Had a nice little mug, even if not a broken nose. My nose is still nicely intact, very handsome, if I do say so myself.
Hey, I don't know. You can get a little crook in there. Sometimes that can be even more handsome.
Fair enough.
You can just amuse.
You can just like, this is me as a kid.
Okay, yeah.
But shall we go ahead and go find some rest?
Possibly put your clothes back on first.
I only took my shoes off.
Oh, I thought you said you took your shirt off and everything.
No, I took off my gear.
Oh,
my
okay.
shoes.
So I'm just like, why?
So he doesn't get weighed down and doesn't get soaking wet.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
But yeah, my recommendation would be we're all tired. I've learned to sort of trust when we're feeling tired. So I'm all for investigating, but maybe we just go straight through to the place where I told you about.
That's fine.
That's fine.
We can always circle back and investigate in the morning.
Zealous will put the pack with the unusable stuff near the water's edge, but not in the water. But he will tuck the necklace, the ring, and the coin purse into his own bag.
Yep. Yeah, you head on out. You enter 4B there, and unless you guys stop, Colin's just gonna go straight for the big oval spot that says 10A. But yeah, there's clearly things to investigate. You're walking. There's water on the floor. It's not super deep, but he's just leading you right there, and then he kind of sighs when he sees the blockage. He's like, "It's this way."
Well,
Luckily, this is movable.
Okay.
well, let's
Is
get
it-
to it.
I was gonna say, is this a safe enough room, or better to go where?
I'd rather go to the place where I've never had an issue.
Okay.
That's fair.
Yeah. Well, help clear out the blockage then.
Not to say I've never been attacked there, but again, with the cavern right behind you, there's only one way
No,
they can
yes.
attack you from.
I do want to say, just using this is more so just above board knowledge because we see all the water here. Do we see water kind of spilling out of this blockage area?
I may not be understanding.
The characters don't know there's water on the other side of this blockage. Is there water seeping through the rocks that are blocking that, or will we not know that until we pull it down and it comes out at us?
So yeah, you'd see some water seeping out, so you know there's water,
But not active pouring,
No.
we're about to have a torrential.
I want to say
Downpour.
how high up is the water dripping from? Because
Or
if
is
it's
it-
dripping at the top, that means that whole thing is flooded.
Or is it just seeping out the bottom?
it's seeping
sort of
out the
thing?
bottom.
Okay.
Okay.
Then.
Because I feel like we would see the water, and depending on where it is, Rocaine would have been like, "Yo, this isn't a smart idea."
The idea of Kane saying yo.
It'd be real fucking weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, if water's just across the bottom, then yeah, I feel
can
like we'd be
start.
okay. But yeah, we'll help clear blockage.
I don't know if you want any of us to roll athletics checks or just
If
take
you're
10.
in a hurry,
Not really.
But-
I mean, unless Grolin's in a hurry.
yeah, Golin's just I rather get there sooner than later, but yeah, let's take time to do this right and
Not cause more of a cave-in, too.
yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like it's... I don't know who's stronger out of Rocaine and Grolin. I know strength is not Rocaine's
I have a 13.
primary stat.
Golin has a 10.
Okay, so Egan and Rocaine start taking boulders, rocks and boulders down and passing them to Grolin and Zealous
I
to
was
set
about to say, I
aside.
can help.
This one might be heavy.
It's just kind of, since it's a small door, instead of all of us at it, it's we take down, pass off so you can move them away sort
Yeah.
of thing. And just work together to slowly get enough space for us to at least step over them. Or
And it might be padded claws is pulling from it, passing to me, passing to you.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, you unleash it, water comes out. It's not very deep at all. Once you get it, you're just it's probably coming from another source, but
Is this area normally flooded?
there's a small reservoir. It doesn't usually overflow like this, but it's not uncommon to, get some slippery steps.
This looks like a little bit more than just slippery steps.
No, like I said, it's usually not this much.
We should stop and look at the reservoir at some point as well.
Yes,
My thought is immediately, there's something in there that's pushing the water out.
that is also my thought. But again, I think we get rest and then we come.
fix this and look into
Rocaine's
it,
thought
yes.
was more so just it could be infected as well.
Yes.
That too.
It's definitely worth looking into. I just rather do that when we're not all tired and
No, understandable. But yeah, Grelin can lead the way.
Yeah.
And then we find the other blockage.
And then you find... And
Well,
he just
we
goes,
get to the crossroads down here going east, and then we got a crossroad north and south.
This is blocked, right?
No.
No.
No?
That's just water.
Oh, I thought it looks
It
like
might-
there's
Not well erased, possibly.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I've entered this long chamber of water to go down a short
Yeah,
alleyway.
and I will
east.
say, as you're going down this one, after the one that has 2, it narrows significantly.
Here?
Yes.
And
at
the
the
quarter
cross.
heading east.
Yes. And then heading down to 10A, it's even more narrow.
But at the crossroads, does Crolin point out that direction towards the reservoir?
Yeah, he goes, that's where the reservoir is.
So south is the reservoir, north is...
Are you still sticking to the back?
Yeah, I don't see why
Okay.
not. Earlier, it was because he was depressed, but he's
Yes.
fine.
I was
But
just,
now-
that's why I asked, like, are you still in that mood of wanting to stick to the back?
But yeah, the reservoir is not far down there.
With just a kind of a quick glance, we're not going down the hallway. Can I just kind of do a perception down that area?
Yeah.
It's not going to go well. That was a 3 on the die, so that's a 6.
Nah.
Nah.
Can I throw a glance down that way
Sure.
when we turn the corner?
Yeah.
That's a 25. 25.
Yeah, it's definitely overflowing. And while most of this water looks clear, it's hard to tell from this distance, but it might be a little more murky, but that could just be
That could just
the
be
lighting,
dirt and sediment.
yeah. But Gwilyn, he'll even go, this is going to be a tight squeeze. It's another reason I like this place for resting.
Harder for things to get through, yeah.
Exactly.
Takes Dono off shoulder. It basically carries him.
Yeah, good thing Egan's at the back, too.
Yeah. I don't clog up the thing. Everyone else can get a head start.
Yes. You all
Scrape through.
scrape through. You kind of have to hold your breath at certain spots. It gets real tight.
I feel like Rocane fits through, no problem.
Even Rocane.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
You're not that small, bro. You're average.
Shorter
Dono
than
could
Mel.
get boot through here fine.
No, because he's tiny.
Yeah.
He and Ramen are fine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I would have taken ramen back after
Yeah.
I'd done my swim.
But that does mean when you reach the blockage into 10A that it's even more of a, oh, you've got to be... Because it's like, it's
Yeah,
not
there's a lot
impossible.
of room to move.
Instead of a take 10, it's more of a take 20, but it is still doable.
Is this area not normally blocked off?
No, that must be recent.
Concerning.
Yeah, I wonder if somebody blocked it off then.
It could be that. It could also be,
Mountains,
Yeah.
caves are...
Yeah, not stable.
but
Can you
because he's
push
in
through?
front, it takes him quite a bit, but
And we can't really pass rocks around.
No.
So they gotta go into the room.
exactly.
And Egan can't, like, worm his way to the front
Oh,
to
no.
be the one to do it.
Like, by the time Quillen is done, you're all, like, having a hard time. Like, it feels like you are not getting enough air. But then you get into this very wide space, and he goes just a little through here. Like, this is, if you wanted to rest right here, but I like the cavern a little more. Like I said, because of the...
This is not considered the cavern, looking around at this huge open space now.
It's nice, but the other has, like, a full cave-in behind it, so you know nothing's gonna come in behind you.
All right.
It can only come from in front.
Well, lead the way.
And goes through, and go ahead and flip the map over,
I'm
guys.
so afraid of whatever you have prepared for us.
Same. Knees over there saying, "Don't look at this," as they're drawing it.
Fucking in! Fucking in! God damn it.
I got speak with cat.
You gotta speak the cat!
Where are we coming out? I'm guessing right over here.
And Glowin fully pauses, like you bump into him because he's like, what in the fuck?
Well,
He steps to the side, and you all come in, and you see looking just as it looked in Lathe.
Is that in?
that can't.
That can't
That,
be.
that can't be in.
But it looks just like in.
What the fuck?
Slaps face a little bit like, nope, I'm awake.
There does seem to be a protective barrier around it.
Can I Arcana to see if this is a fucking illusion?
Absolutely.
It won't do anything, but can I also Arcana?
That's a 3. Hey, magic boy.
15.
Fine, I'll Arcana 2. No, 9.
15.
I'm
Egan,
still...
that's real.
Yeah, I think he'll kind of like at least step up to the barrier and like put a hand out.
Yeah, and you go through.
All right.
Unless you tend to burn into the ground.
No,
Is it real?
I'm not sure, but
I
the barrier's safe to go through at least.
and what is this room normally like?
It's just empty.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Best not to question it. Let's go.
No, I think we should
feel like we
question
should
this.
question it. But shall we go inside and question it?
I want to look up at the ceiling real quick, make sure there's not like a hole up
No,
there.
no hole.
Fucking fell through.
Oh no!
Team Rocket blasting off again, landed down in this cave.
So yeah, you all enter in,
Yeah,
and
Egan hesitantly opens the door.
and you see behind the counter Dabo going, "Oh, hey there, guys!" And that is where we'll go to break.
Hey guys, we wouldn't be able to do this podcast without the support of our listeners. If you'd like to support us even more, you should head over to Patreon and check us out there at patreon.com/rollforfocuspodcast. You'll get all kinds of cool stuff like our hyperfocus episodes that release on our off weeks, where we talk about the episodes and our thoughts and predictions about the future of the show, insights into our character backstories, or us playing games in and out of character. Want to suggest an NPC or a magic item for Emery to give us in the world? You can do that too, and so much more. And we're enacting our first Patreon stretch goal. When we get to 50 Patreon subscribers, no matter the tier, Emery is going to run a one-shot where we play a group of adventurers that run into the ancestors before they became the world-saving heroes we know now. Even more fun, patrons will be able to pitch character concepts we'll choose from to build our one-shot characters. You can join for as little as $1 a month, and every dollar we make goes right back into producing our podcast with the hopes we can improve and make it everything our listeners deserve. Thanks!
Welcome back. Hope you had a lovely break.
Fuck.
Yeah, as soon
Wow.
as Dabo says,
It's like,
What-
hello,
what the fuck?
Dabo.
Nice to see you again. I thought I might see you guys again.
Are you aware that the inn is currently in a deep cavern?
Oh, is that where we are?
Why are y'all here?
How are you here?
That too.
Come on in.
We'll
Gr-
cautiously walk in.
Grolin, Rokane, this is Dabo. Dabo, this is Grolin and Rokane.
So, you might have noticed when you guys came in, I was surprised to see you.
Yes, we
Yes,
did make note
yes.
of that.
Not just anyone accesses in. It's meant for, legendary hero types.
Insight immediately. I don't trust this fucker.
I'm also curious, can I also...
Yeah.
Same.
No, I got an 11.
I got a 6.
I got a 22.
Nice.
He seems on the up and up, guys.
All right.
It's been a while since we've been in production. Like, we're always running, but it's been a while since we had guests. And so when you guys walked in, I was like, oh, I guess we have some legends in the making here. I'm flab. Dabo is very expressive with his arms.
And
I'm sorry.
we're very method actors.
I guess we got some legends in the making here,
Press X. To
All right.
If you say so. How long has N been around?
Hard to say. What is time?
Oh, all right
Have
then.
you been?
We're here when we're needed. We're gone when we're not. I've been within for a century or two.
Alright. Did you used to be a hero?
And not quite the way you guys are heroes, but I helped where I could. I was an unexpected hero in an unexpected way, and I died for it. And then
Wait, what?
Died for
I'm
it.
alive. I'm not undead, but I died briefly,
sorry.
and then the next thing I knew,
Oh,
I
6
was
again.
I was being approached by someone with a job offer when I got brought back and saying that I could help people. So I signed on, and I've been here for a while now.
All right.
Zealous is just staring in disbelief.
Yeah, I mean, people coming
Yeah.
back from the dead isn't weird, guys.
That's why Egan's not even bothering with the insight. He's a little. His gasts are flabbered.
But no, N saw potential in you guys, and
That's not the first time I've used that phrase.
yeah,
His bees are fuddled.
it's not I thought I might see you guys again. That we'd continue to, that you might be something special.
And the barrier outside.
When we're in a dangerous place, protection's just kind of automatically
Noted. All right. Egan just kind of glances at the other three, and when in Rome, basically, it's like, so, what was the rate for rooms again, Dabo?
Right, I charged you guys last time. Again, I didn't know if you were gonna be like on the,
it's
if it
fine.
was a fluke.
Does the fluke happen a lot?
Not really. Well, sometimes we'll have adventurers that like have great potential come in, but we never see them again because they don't live up to that potential, or they don't continue to,
Or they die.
Or they die.
Mm-hmm. So the first time I tend not to drop the you're a legendary hero on the
So you choose the
fair.
second time?
Well, you guys walked in saying what the fuck, so I figured we were in a weird place this time.
Yeah, you're in like the mountains in Parzit. Caverns under
Deep
the
in the
mountains.
mountains
Oh.
of Parzit.
Well,
Do you not look outside? Are you not able to go outside?
I generally don't I can go outside, but everything you can need is in here most of the time,
All right.
Do you know when when
Oh!
it moves?
I can generally kind of sense it, but I can also kind of generally sense when the barrier goes up, and I don't go places where the barrier's up.
That's fair.
yeah.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
Like, Lathe was lovely, but I felt the barrier go up, and I was like, I'm good inside.
That's reasonable.
Quellen's just like, what the fuck? Yeah, you brought a guest with you this time. Usually he wouldn't be in here, but, you brought him in here, so.
Well, how do you know he's not a legendary hero, too?
I mean, he has
Because he's
potential.
not.
He has potential. I don't know legendary, but he has potential to be.
I
Are
feel
you able to, like, sense something around us that tells you this?
It's just a gut instinct sort of thing that I know about potentials of people ever since I started working here.
Okay.
Also, you
alright.
do this long enough, you tend to have an eye for.
That's okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
But no, now that you're here and you know the whole deal, you can go to the shop if you want to.
What shop?
Yeah, it's a little eccentric, but it's best I just let the shopkeep describe it to you. But no, it's he kind of steps to the side, like, but there's a door to the office, and then there's another employees only type door, and he's like, just through here. If you want, you don't gotta.
No, I gotta now.
In and shop.
Is the shop called shop?
Shopkeep might have a more pretty name for it, but I just call it the shop.
fair enough.
Okay.
He can't go in though. Kind of points to Gwilyn.
Why?
He's a +1 right now.
He doesn't have all the hero privileges yet,
Not quite.
which is a really weird thing for Egan to say out loud. It's really uncomfy saying that out loud. 'Cause he's still the hamster's running real fucking fast right now, trying to process all of this.
But yeah, basically, when you need a safe place to stay, you'll
You're
find
going-
an inn.
You're gonna pop up.
Yeah, I won't always be there when you need a place to stay, but when it's a place where you're like, we definitely need somewhere safe, I'll pop up.
Does the inn change sizes? What if we're somewhere that it doesn't fit?
That's a good question.
Or do you, since you don't always go outside, do you not notice if the outside changes, but the inside's always relatively
Kind of like
the
that,
same?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bigger on the inside, sometimes good.
But yeah, you guys can go on through. I'll just talk to your friend here. Maybe get him some tea. He looks like he might need some tea.
I think
Yeah,
we'll all
coffee.
need something much stronger than tea in a minute.
Yeah, I can get you something.
Is that okay, Grolin?
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and... Do you have vodka? Yeah, I got vodka, buddy. Come on, sit down.
It's one of those that's like, Dona, will you stay here and also keep Grolin company?
I don't like when you go without me.
We are safe here.
Okay.
It's fine. I think.
Stays with Roland. And you guys head into shop. And
Let us pause real quick.
Yeah, just give me 1 sec.
So Emery can definitely go get not their fancy hat.
Rocaine was a little happy.
Fantastic.
Oh,
amazing. 10 out of 10.
My God.
Amazing. Fantastic. Amazing. Fantastic.
Your
10 out of
reactions
10.
was so worth the $20.
Did it come with the glasses?
Yes.
Which really
That's why I
just pushes
picked
it
this one
over.
over a cheaper one.
Oh my God.
Oh, God damn.
Most looks pissed but delighted.
God damn it. First in, then shop, and now this.
And now Bob.
In shop Bob.
Anyway,
So we're led into shop.
you open the door, and there is a very tall elven person standing there, looks up and goes, "Well, hi there! Nice to meet ya! I'm Bob.
Hi, Bob. Nice
Hello.
to meet you.
Pleasure."
I'm so unnerved by this voice. I'm not gonna lie.
It's literally, I'm not even putting out, it's just my me being super Minnesotan.
It doesn't give Minnesota. It just gives creepy.
That's all.
It gives
Hello, boy!
yeah, that's what it gives.
That's fair. Pleasure to meet ya.
I'm
Welcome to Bob's Wonder Emporium.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Dabo said we could come and check some
Oh,
stuff
that's
out.
great. It's been a while since I had customers.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't sound like Inn gets a lot of people in general.
That's true. Let me look you over. Comes up to you, Zealous, and looks you down. Goes, you got some magic in ya.
Yeah.
Pretty new to it, though, I can tell.
I'm working on getting better with it.
Yeah. But you also got something else in you. Kind of looks at all of you. Huh.
Huh?
Well, you got, like, your magic, and then you got other...
Magic?
Weird sense of your weird magic, not magic. You got it, too. So do you. Well, that's fun. I've never seen that before. It's like you got 2 people inside you. What about that?
If Egan weren't as flabbergasted as he were right now, there's a joke that could be made.
Same with Zealous.
Not the way I normally like having 2 people inside of me.
Oh, God. You see, my mind went, well, is Bob going to make 3? Okay, it's just
yeah.
It's been a weird couple of months for us, yes.
Uh-huh.
Fair enough. Yeah, I can tell you all pretty new at this.
Yes.
Usually people this new don't get to come in my shop. That's exciting.
Well, this is the second time we've been at Inn.
Ah. Yeah, Dabo must see real potential in you if you're already coming on in.
Well, Dabo also had to explain everything to us because Inn and your shop wound up in a very strange
Unlikely
place. Yes.
That happens.
You're deep in the caverns of the Coron mountain range in Parzit right now.
Oh. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Well,
Is Bob wearing this specific hat?
oh, absolutely.
Okay.
So even more reason that we will share the picture of Emery wearing the hat and glasses when this episode releases.
Yeah, I think Zealous is going to be like, I like your hat.
Thanks. Yeah. I don't remember when I got it, but it's my favorite hat.
Looks good on you.
I got a lot of hats.
Oh.
I'm only ever going to be represented through the DM in this one hat, because they're not going to buy a whole bunch of different hats, but...
What? I don't know, maybe Bob can break the fourth wall.
That wasn't canon. I was just saying, well, Bob might wear different hats while you visit. I am not buying a bunch of different fun hats.
But hey, Rokane could copy his hat if
That's
he
what
wanted.
I was gonna say. Rokane's not gonna do that, but he will turn to us like, "Are you wanting a hat like that?"
No, that's okay. I don't need a hat like that.
You don't think you'd look great in it?
Not as great as Bob.
Aw, shut. You know what? I bet you would look great in it. And suddenly Zealous is in front of you instead of this tall elven man, and he's wearing the hat. See? It looks pretty good on him, right?
Immediate distrust.
It looks pretty good on him,
He
right?
can look like anyone. No.
The purple against the blue I usually like to wear is...
You know, that's fair. That is fair.
And he's also just like, it is so fucking weird seeing myself right here.
And holding yourself entirely differently and speaking entirely differently.
I can.
Please?
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I think Rokane went rigid, as into like possible almost fighting stance of like ready for anything to happen.
Yeah, now just sort of a short, stocky human man.
Oh, that's much better. Thank you.
But yeah, let me explain to you a bit about my shop. So everything in here has a story, has a legend.
Okay.
That's what I deal with. I deal with interesting stories. I don't charge money for my items.
Oh.
I charge things like other items with a story to it. You know, if it's an epic story being traded for an epic, it has to be an equally epic story related to the item. But you know, even if it's just a sweet one, you know, sometimes I deal in memories. I deal in, you know, strength and weaknesses. You know, it's I deal with not so much tangible. You know.
If you deal in memories, does that mean we lose the memory?
Depends. Not always. Sometimes I just want to experience the memory.
Oh.
But like if it's a super rare one, or like, you know, the memories, it kind of depends on what we're trading it for.
Okay. Okay. Well, then what do you have in stock?
Well, I'm happy to show you, and let me actually open my own damn shop.
Way to fail.
I like the idea that Bob, like, knocks on a counter and, like, cases flip open, showing the items.
Yes, that's how that happens now.
Well, because, like, you walk in and it doesn't look like a shop, and he's like, oh, wait, let me open the shop. Bang. All the items flip out.
I don't think Rokane has anything worth like any like good story.
Your dragon short sword might be...
That's at home.
Yeah,
You
that's
didn't
at
bring
the
that
bunker.
with you still?
No,
Oh.
he switched to his spear and left what he knew how to use at home.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought he had the spear and his sword.
Nope, I wish I did have the sword because I bet you I'd be hitting a lot more.
You could trade your unicorn.
No.
I'm just saying, you have it.
The only things I thought of that he might be willing to get rid of would be the dragon statue that he carries around with him constantly, or his scarf.
I'm surprised he was willing to get rid of the dragon statue.
I say might be, because like that is a stretch. Spaghetti sauce.
Oh, was Rami Dreyu allowed to come in the store with me?
Yes,
Okay.
that's a companion creature. That's not.
Oh, hey, just double checking. I don't know how fussy their rules are.
Open the door and it just goes fucking plop.
It just hits this invisible barrier, starts chittering in annoyance. Goes to
Sorry,
join.
Rami.
Goes to join Grolin and Dono.
Joe's.
All right. Kind of does, just because I like that flavor, kind of knock on a little thing in front of him 2 times, and then out of the walls, out of the thing itself, these items appear. 10 items. I don't keep a
cool.
lot, but you know, quality over quantity.
Of course.
So yeah, over here we got a ring, worn by a princess of old. You know, back in the old days when monarchies were a little more. I know now it's, you know, the princess doesn't automatically take over queenship and all that, but you know, back when that was a little more traditional monarchy, she was said to be charming but unable to be charmed herself. This right here is an egg.
It sure is.
What kind of egg?
It's a spider egg.
Lovely.
In the story behind that one.
It's fascinating. So there was this adventurer who had armies of spiders. Just knew how to train them. Very friendly, very likable, raised them well. And took down whole armies with them sometimes. It was actually quite impressive.
Okay. Yeah.
Then, right here, you got this nice amulet of health. I know that's, not nothing you never heard about, but this one in particular belonged to a sorcerer that took down, another pretty bad sorcerer.
Was it?
Was that Calmira?
Oh,
Yeah, that's the name. That was the...
Yeah.
The last time we were the cat that wanders around showed us that storybook.
That makes sense. She likes her story being known.
That was Calmira?
Yeah.
The cat is Calmira?
Yeah.
Why is she a cat?
Complicated set of situations.
That was weird!
Anyway. Complicated set of circumstances.
She can't be made back into whatever she was before, not a cat?
We've tried. She's been that way a long time, but she was one of the heroes who a long time ago, she was enough of a hero to access in, so when she got turned into a cat in a final battle, she came here and she's just been the inn cat ever since. See, as happy as she can be.
She was real friendly the last time we were here.
Yeah.
I feel weird about petting her now.
Yeah.
Oh, she loves a little squitch.
Oh, okay, good.
Sometimes she's not all that, she's been a cat for a long time. Sometimes
Gets
The cat
mind.
instinct kinds of
Exactly.
overshadows the person.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm going to have to pull out my explanation point stickers and stick it here in my notes.
Vindication! I don't care if you made it up only after end, I'm still vindicated!
Damn.
Yeah, now you can stitch that TikTok and go,
Vindication! Anyway.
this right here holds up a needle. Gives you a tattoo. Pretty cool tattoo. Does some...
What's cool about it?
Oh, well, you get some... You're a bit tougher against the life-draining sort of magic, and makes you a little harder to kill. That's always nice.
Mm-hmm.
Belonged to a great ancient barbarian chief leader who defended his home against, invaders, and, he wasn't like a worldwide hero, but he was a hero to his tribe.
Which is all you need sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think legendary heroes necessarily have to be worldwide heroes.
This bud over here is Scooch.
What?
Kind of gestures to the shield, and you see an eye just look at you all, and you see this creature around it almost grip the shield tighter, like...
What does this ambiguous creature look like?
It is like this purple... It has tentacles that are kind of wrapped around it. It doesn't have a mouth or anything. It just has the eye, and it's just looking at you. But you can kind of tell that it's defensive just by how it's...
What do you mean? You no harm, Scooch.
Hi, Scooch.
Hello.
You all say hello, and you're quite polite to it. So you see under the eye just a little hole opens up. Bloop. He says hi.
Oh.
Bloop. All right.
So
I mean, Scooch itself is the legend. Like, the shield, yeah, sure, whatever. It's a shield. Scooch is the legend. Scooch.
Oh.
So you're trading
Scooch?
Scooch?
Well, the shield, because Scooch loves the shield. The shield comes with Scooch.
Okay, don't separate Scooch from the shield.
But,
no.
Scooch be encouraged to a different shield.
I don't know about that. Scooch really loves that shield.
That's fair.
I guess we could always ask Scooch.
Can't Scooch just leave with their shield?
Scooch likes opposite here. Scooch likes to be of use. Scooch likes to be in battle, to fight with someone side by side. But the thing with Scooch is that's not even so much my choice. Like, he's in my shop, but it's not my choice who I sell him to. Scooch has to feel comfortable with you. Scooch isn't going anywhere if Scooch doesn't like you.
Okay, fair enough. That makes sense.
But yeah, I feel like Scooch itself is enough to explain why he has a spot in my shop.
Fair enough.
Oh, where did you come from, Scooch?
Yes.
Does Bob translate?
Kind of glances at Bob.
Bob just, he says it's a long story.
All right.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Takes out a potion, goes, this is a potion, only one of its kind.
Oh.
Not gonna find it anywhere else. It was brewed by one of the very first potion makers.
Wow.
Yeah.
That must be real old.
Real old. I got lucky with this one.
What does it do?
You know, it heals you up a bit, it wards you against some magic, makes you a little harder to hit. It's pretty great. Then we got this nifty cloak here. Once belonged to a powerful druid.
Looks like your color, Egan.
Kind of sniffs. Also smells like a pine tree.
Funny enough, you can turn into a tree while you wear it.
A pine tree?
I'm not sure what kind of tree.
Oh. If it's not a pine tree, I'll be disappointed.
Then you got this armor over here. It basically just makes you real good at stuff. It was the armor of a legendary warrior. Great warrior. What was that guy's name? Can't remember for the life of me, honestly. But I just know he did some great things. He was a millennial-old hero.
Couldn't have been, I don't know, lucky or something along those lines.
You know what? I think it was.
Rokane's just like, what?
Now, how I come across these things, yeah, I'm sure Dabble's told you time is a concept. We don't really adhere to a strict timeline.
Oh, no.
I
we
never
didn't
met the
mention
guy.
that. Oh. How'd you get his armor then?
You know, my shop, sometimes I just find pretty unique things.
Oh.
I know the story when I see the item. I know their stories. That's my thing. Dabble can kind of see your potential. I can see your stories.
Oh. Okay, can we get the story then?
The story? From
Yeah.
this armor? Yeah, give me a sec. Kind of looks at the armor for a long while. Yeah, the guy who owned this was real agile, real quick. Oh, he fought a lot of battles in this, did a lot of things, saved a lot of people. He was a good dude. And once he had this armor, he was a little better at stuff, and... Oh, that's nice.
What's nice?
He was just a really nice guy. You know, he had friends that he loved. He fell in love a time or two. They seem like a great person. Yeah, epic battle, final showdown.
Everyone's
Typical
sitting here
hero
going,
stuff.
be more descriptive.
Typical. Ooh. Took a really hard hit in the armor. Nearly fatal. Didn't die though.
The armor doesn't look like it's been hit.
It doesn't, does it?
No.
Anyway, then you got this.
Bob, not good at reading the room. Good at reading items, but not good at reading the room. Noted.
I was like, there's no way. There's no way.
Okay.
Over here we got this sword here. I think it's called the Cold Flame. It belonged to a legendary knight. He fought back an entire forest of encroaching creatures with this. I'm not sure how I feel about that, you know, but they let the creatures creature, but you know, he saved a kingdom. That's always cool.
Uh-huh.
But you know, as you can see, you see this, like, these blue flames, you know, the flame's so hot that it's cold, I guess. Magic is weird, guys.
You're not wrong.
And then over here we got the fail knot.
The what?
The what?
The fail knot.
Fail not.
Yeah. Basically, it's a bow, as you can see.
Mm-hmm.
And, just makes it a lot easier to hit. Hard to fail. It belonged to an archer. He was real good. He never really missed. He had a short eye.
A short
Te-
what?
Sharp eye.
Sharp eye. Thank
A
you.
sharp eye, teamed up with a bunch of other heroes, defended a tower. He also seemed like a cool guy.
I think you need to get the armor, Rokane.
Yeah. He looks nervous as well.
Is there any? I know you can read the stories. Is there any way for like us to be able to read the stories? Is that just something
see
you can
them.
do?
That's just my thing.
Oh, okay. Well,
Could you maybe write down the story in great detail?
How much detail I get from the story can be wibbly wobbly, but I can write down it for you later as much as I can.
oh yes, please.
That would
That'd be
be
wonderful.
Deeply appreciated.
It's mostly like the greatest battle they did with the item. It's not so much their whole life.
Yes,
That's
please.
perfect.
Okay, as much detail and information as you can pass from it would be appreciated.
Yes.
Yeah. I can really sit down with it later and try to get the whole story.
Okay, so maybe you shouldn't get the armor right
But
now.
but put it on hold effectively.
Oh, can we do that?
I don't see why not. No one's ever asked for it, but I'll make sure it's still here. Like I said, my whole shop, sometimes the items just, they're not here anymore.
Oh.
But they're always replaced by new items. I always have 10 items in my shop, never more, never less.
Interesting.
Huh.
We have
Makes it more
established
manageable to keep track of them and keep them looking so nice.
magic is weird.
Magic is weird. Mm-hmm. But yeah, magic's weird. So anyway, guys, beyond Scooch, who's, that's his own approval there, let's make a deal. And that is where we'll end our episode. I feel like I'm going to get yelled at a lot at the talk back. My player got you. The looks of everybody. I have a mix of like, I'm so done with your shit, Henry. What the fuck just happened? And just complete amusement somehow from all of them at the same time. There were multiple places that all those items were fun. I'll put them in the description, but I do want to give them all a shout out. I have the title of them right now. I'll have the who they're by and stuff in the descriptions. But I got the Charmbreaker ring from 10 Magic Rings. I got the Heavy Spider Egg from Adoptable Spider Eggs. I got the Shield of Scooch and the Wanderer's Skull Potion from Incredible Items. I got the Evergreen Cloak, the Armor of Increased Aptitude, and the Cold Flame from Magic Items Volume 1, 2, and 3. And I got the Fail Knot from Twilight Fables. As always, all of those will be in the description, as well as the people who made them. Thank you so much for me being able to take these items and give them wondrous stories. Anything else anyone wants to say?
What the fuck?
And remember,
Play to your you!
bye!
What the fuck?
Hey guys, if you haven't heard yet, we have a merch store now. It's got all kinds of cool stuff like character shirts for each of the boys, our Ouroboros logo, the Ouroboros logo with all the boys, and that one can come on a jacket too. If you want to rep our sage wisdom of play to your you can get that on a shirt or a jacket, and our Roll for Focus pill bottle logo on a shirt or a mug. And we have so many ideas for the future too. So if you want to support us some more and get some cool swag, go to ttrpgswag.com/pages/roll-for-focus and check it all out. 50% of all profits go straight to us, while the other 50% go to TTRPG Swag for hosting and helping. Thanks! Thank you for listening to this episode of Roll for Focus from Campaign 1 Ouroboros. If you enjoyed it, please rate and review us wherever you listen. Episodes are edited and transcribed by the Roll for Focus team. Character art is by Miejik, also known as Fiesta TV. She can be found at linktree/Miejik. That's MEDEKH. Intro and outro music is The Last Dragon by Alex Bess. If you want to do more to support us for as little as $1 a month, you can join our Patreon. That's patreon.com/rollforfocuspodcast. Get exclusive looks at character sheets, ad-free and early access to episodes, monthly extra content ranging from character backstories, games in and out of character, one-shots, and anything else we think would be fun, shoutouts at the end of the episodes, and more.
Hey everyone, Thank you all so much for all the support you give. We especially want to thank our patrons, like those who have found enlightenment and know that it's best to play to your you, like Luchik and MN House of Cats. Thank you guys so much. We couldn't do this without you.
Not
But
as important for me.
Also depends on how expensive all this shit is.
Oh, no,
because we do
absolutely.
not have a lot of money.
Well, we just found some really nifty things.
But also, as you will notice, in Theals, it is organized by price. There is prices, as you will notice here.
There are none.
What you gonna trade?
I've got a ring I can trade.
You can have him. I'll trade him.
Oh!
No, more like, you know the other dude we brought in that couldn't come
Oh
in
my
here? You
god! It's like, all right, time to head out. All right, I'm coming with. No, you stay.
You live here now.
Bye.
Yeah, good luck with us in the caverns then. We're gonna die in there without him.
That's true.
It's fine.
Okay,
If he dies, you can bring him back and have him.
but now that you've all taken a good look,